Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. My name is Maria. This is Conversations with Mother Earth. And today we are doing our Sophia Sunday recording for the week of June 8th, 2025. I'm doing it a little bit early. I'm doing it a day early because I think that there's plenty for us to unravel with the past week. I rested this past week. I did not get on and do a second video for the week just because, as you know, if you've lived this past week, it was a little bit intense with the solar energy and the geomagnetic storms. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it felt like there was big light energy coming into the planet. Big time, big time. So those days I just focused on being a vessel. I did my 15-minute meditations of just opening myself up, opening my heart to allowing the light to pour through and anchor into earth. And I felt like that was probably enough. It was enough at the time. I also had such weird dreams. And I can't remember if it was it Tuesday night maybe? Man, I had a crazy dream that there was a light ball that wanted to come through my body while I was sleeping. Now, this has happened to me one other time before when I went through this huge, when it kind of really kicked off my final spiritual awakening, chapter. And I don't know if I've spoken about that before. I probably talked a little bit about it, but there has been one other time that I've experienced this where there feels like this presence, this light above me that wants to push through my body. So I felt that the other night, and I said, okay, yes, and just kind of let it, just try to breathe it through me down into Mother Earth, to anchor into Mother Earth. I wonder if other people have had this type of phenomena, is what I'm going to call it, this type of experience, because it does not happen often. It's only happened twice. I didn't know if it was going to ever happen again after the first time. But yeah, it was definitely something there, which was, it's exciting. It's kind of fun for me. I love it, right? Then what's today? If today's Saturday, starting Thursday, big time anxious. Lots of fluttering in my chest, heavy kind of energy starting on Thursday for me. It felt like, a lot of anxiety, a lot of chesty energy, where I just kind of wasn't settled. I didn't feel right on Thursday. And then Friday, the big shebang of unresolved trauma and programming that just has not I haven't been able to heal yet. And unresolved, some unresolved personal, subconscious thoughts that I have. Friday was full blown an unraveling of sorts. And I've done this cycle so many times, experiencing the same emotional reaction so many times, that at this point it's just exhausting. It's exhausting to go through the cycle and for it not to just not be healed yet. And so mine, since I can be candid, is tied with worthiness and emotional and financial stability and feeling safe and secure. It's about security and safety and worthiness and all of these things. And each time I experience it and go through this, I feel like I uncover another layer, just kind of deep dive in. And this time it was a lot of feeling unworthy of just existing. I think that's a hard one because I still haven't cracked the code, and I am not here to I'm not here to be a, perfect, healed human being. I'm here to show and exhibit ultimately what's just my own human experience, what's my own spiritual progress. And I've been thinking about that recently, especially as I started the video today, that truly, if I sit back and think about it, putting myself on camera and sharing my experiences is less about being a messenger and less about sharing. And it's more about my own humans or my own soul growth. It's about healing myself and different versions of myself to show up and to put myself out there and to use my voice, especially on a platform like this where I'm not interacting with anyone. It's just me on the screen talking to ultimately to myself and to my spirit team. That makes it ever more like poignant in that this is me. This is about me, right? This is about my own personal human journey, conquering the fear, being vulnerable, releasing some of those thought processes about myself that I've held and thought to be true, which maybe aren't true, right? The worthiness. And so those, they come up every so often for me. And I'm telling you, it feels like a cycle. And the cycle hit on Friday. And it still kind of has moved into today. Yeah, so still feeling that today, Saturday, June 7th, as I'm making this. And I thought to myself, you know what? It's best if I just put myself on camera and ask for the guidance from our goddess Sophia, our divine feminine guide, and see if there's anything available, either for me or for us or a message just in general. And if nothing else, if there's not, then I'm here for the energy. I'm here for the energetic healing, and I'm here to tap into my soul, my heart space, and be present in that, because I do notice that doing those 15-minute meditations the last video I posted, or it was a recording more so, doing those does bring me back to center. It does ground me and make me feel less flighty, less in my head, less in my, more calm in my nervous system, I think, overall. And so I've listened to my own recording. I've done that the past 3 or 4 days now and listened to it. And I felt like it's been a really incredible help. So I'm happy that I took the time to make it because, everyone could use the guidance. Everyone can use that little extra bit of energetic healing at all times. So I guess if you were sitting across from me we were having a drink together, if we were having a coffee, or I don't drink coffee, if we were having a tea, I would be asking you, how's the energy treating you this week? How have you done? How'd you fare? Did you work through what came up? Some of the unresolved stuff. Are you still sitting in it? Are you taking it personally? That's the last thing we want to do, is take it personally. Ultimately, emotion just wants to be felt, and then we can release it. And that's a reminder for me. That's a reminder for me too, to feel the emotion and then just let it go instead of allowing it to make up a story in my head. Yeah, that's something I should probably write down and remember, especially as I move through the next few days. I'm hoping we get some relief as we move into the week of June 8th. Tomorrow's Sunday, June 8th, as we move into the next week. I would love to see just some lightness, some well-being, some forward progress. That would be fun. That would be nice. And I imagine some of you probably feel the same way too. So let's go ahead and do a grounding meditation together and just get our energetic body grounded in Mother Earth and open ourselves up to the light. And then from there, we'll ask our divine feminine, our goddess Sophia, if she has any guidance for us today. I'm ready. All right, so let's start by closing our eyes. And taking a few deep breaths, go ahead and picture that beautiful, loving, white light, universal energy above your head. And as you picture, believe that it's there. In your heart, know that it's there. It allows your body to feel it more, your feeling body to connect more. As you're breathing, breathe it down, draw it down, pull it down through your crown, top of your head. Let it pass your third eye space and drip down your face. Bring it down your throat. Down your neck. Carry it down your shoulders and your arms. Out the tips of your fingers. And today the energy feels like it wants to come all the way through my fingers and anchor into Mother Earth as well. Breathe the white light down through your chest and your torso. Down your hips and your thighs. Your knees, your ankles, and the bottom of your feet. Down into Mother Earth as far as you can draw the white light. And as you take another deep breath, just release and let go. Release and let go any tension or blockages that you feel in your body. Really do a scan really quickly. Scan from head to toe. And say, where am I holding on tight to the energy? Where am I not allowing the light to flow through? And even by being cognizant of it and releasing and letting that go, do you feel the shift? Once you feel like that you are fully open, no blockages, completely relaxed. Once more, breathe that white light back up through the soles of your feet. Bring Mother Earth with you. Grab her energy and pull her up your feet with you. Feel her loving embrace as you draw her energy up through your body. Her smile and her joy at being included in this exercise with us. So breathe it up through your back, through your neck, out the top of your head. Carry it out the top of your head, up into the sky, the universe. Anchor that back into the Mother, Father, Source, Creator, energy bubble, whatever you want to call it. Take it all the way back up to center. Take it up to all that is. And then breathe that energy back down into your chest one more time. And a message that I'm getting is compared to the larger body of existence, we ourselves are our earth here, this existence is like a piece of a toenail. in the cosmic body, I guess, if you want to picture it that way. If everything that Creator has created or is, if you visualize that as a human body form, what we are and what we are doing is the size of the tip of your toenail. But despite its small size, it is still cared for, loved, and appreciated as part of the body, as part of the cosmic whole. And even, you stub your toe, you scrape the top of your toe, that still hurts. Oftentimes worse than a cut on the arm even, or a cut on a scrape somewhere else on the body. You feel that if there's pain there. So despite being a part of some of the smallest pieces, or being the smallest piece, there's gladness and gratitude for its existence. Thank you. So connecting to the Divine Mother, Creator, connecting to the Goddess Sophia. What guidance do you have for us this week of June 8th? Yeah, there's this momentous, almost forward movement that's happening. There's this golden light sweeping up the globe, or sweeping forward and encompassing the whole. Yeah, and when it comes to that cosmic whole, that body, if that's what we want to compare our experience, our humanness to, it is still so very important what we're experiencing and doing here. It's like the toe is glowing golden. The earth is able to glow golden, to radiate golden. And it's a big win. It's a big win for the light. What's happening here? There's celebration and cheers about the accomplishments that have been made. People are high-fiving in the cosmos. There was a chance that it couldn't have been done. There was this unsureness, uncertainty, I think maybe is the better word. But there were enough people that were open to the light. There were enough hearts, enough humans that were ready. But that doesn't mean that the work is over, that the work is done. There's still so much to do. So much healing left to do. So much change that's needed. But this is not just happening here on Earth. This is happening other places as well in the universe. But it feels like that if it can be done here, it can be done other places. So this is a huge achievement. And I asked, what exactly has been achieved? What do you mean? What's going on? And the imagery that I'm getting is this, almost like these bars, chains, constraints that have been placed on Earth have broken, have been lifted. Yeah, have finally been broken through, and it's been released from it's not constricted anymore, I guess I should say. But it's what the visual is, the visual I'm getting, it's like the earth and then all of these like metal chains around the whole globe, like a netting, metal net, I guess. There's finally a hole in it. It's finally broken. But it doesn't appear to be that it's completely off the earth. It's almost like the hole. There's a hole that's broken through, and then we got to keep tearing it off or tearing it away or releasing. We still have to completely get rid of it. It's like almost we're climbing out of this like hole and pushing it away in a way. And it creates this effect of a domino effect. It creates a domino effect so that if the light is released or if the light is available in one place, then it begins to catch on in other places. So like say our earth is surrounded and covered in light, then the systems around us are more susceptible to catching the light, to holding on to the light. I'm having a hard time describing it, but it dominoes from where we are so that things begin to become light-filled in our neighborhood, in our our universal neighborhood, I guess I should say. So it creates this domino effect. And I'm still getting the imagery of like in the big toe. So where the big toe is lighting up, more and more places are becoming light-filled. And the more light-filled, the less density. And I'm getting this thought that the less duality and the coming back to oneness is the whole process here. Once everything becomes light, then the seed, the creation seed, the creator, has fully experienced everything in itself. And it's experiencing itself fully. We come back into wholeness, we come back into oneness. And it almost feels like, and then it all implodes and we start over again. Yeah, it's almost like all the light converges into one. Into only light. And it comes into one and then blasts out again. More pieces are shot forth to go experience. To start this process of duality again. I want to make sure that I'm getting this right. Can I get confirmation that am I expressing this properly? Thank you. Why is this important for us to know right now? How does this help us? It helps to know that there's a bigger picture here. That you are part of something bigger. That your soul is part of something bigger than that, than what your human knows. A human life is so very short, so very small. And it's important to realize that it's easy to get stuck in the human experience, to get stuck in it, to put up your barriers and your walls and just focus on your day-to-day. But there's a much bigger cosmos and much bigger plan going on around you. Does this mean anything in particular for me, or is there a specific message for me here? And the specific message about that is allow yourself to be led and live your mission. Allow the tugging in your heart to guide you. Because everything does truly have a purpose. Everything does truly have a plan. It's not all just karma and cycles. There are things that need to be done, things that need to be accomplished. Things that need to come online. I know I'm just seeing pyramids in the desert. Does that have any significance? Yeah, galactic or cosmic communication, connectedness, this feeling of community. All right, I want to talk to the mother, creator of all, Goddess Sophia. Goddess Sophia, Goddess Sophia, Goddess Sophia. What guidance do you have for us this week? What guidance do you have for us this week? I want to stay in the light, in the Akashic Records, connected to Source only. And the Source team. And our Divine Feminine says, know that I'm with you. Know that I am with you through this momentous occasion, through this every day. Know I step with you. I stand in your shoes and I take the steps with you. I'm an energy that you can call to yourself. Use me to embolden you, to embolden yourself. Use me to know what steps to take next. Call me in to guide and nurture. Allow me to be a calming presence in your heart. And feel the energy now as I say this. Close your eyes and feel it in your heart, in your chest. I am here. I'm a guardian of creation. I walk the paths of the forest. I listen to the flowing waters, the creeks and the brooks. I watch and admire each one. For this is the place that I come for solace. This is a place that I come to be reminded of the beauty of creation, of the beauty of imagination, the beauty of ingenuity, of all that it's possible to accomplish, of everything I love and hold dear. I come here to experience these things. And she's holding up before us the sphere, a globe almost of white. It's like the see-through white ball of it's like the see-through energetic ball. And she said, I have inside of this my hopes and my dreams. I want you to have it. I say, thank you. I accept. What an honor. And as she passes it over to us, breathe it in. Picture this transparent ball of white. Breathe it over the top of your head. Breathe it down into your heart space. Breathe it into your chest. And take a few deep breaths and allow it to flow through you. Allow it to anchor through your body. I just said to her, I said, this is an interesting video. She said, I know, but I want you to have this. And I want you to feel my gratitude, because I know it is safe in your hands. I want my hopes to live in your heart too, just as they live in mine. And tell those that are doing this with you that I want them to carry it in their heart as well. I want my hopes to live inside so many. My dreams for this place. So I'm just going to allow that ball of energy to go down my chest. I'm allowing it to take up space, to travel down my legs and into my feet. And giving it release into the earth. So that my whole body has been touched by this energy. And now I'm sharing it with Mother Earth herself. And it touches Earth and it spreads. And I'm just breathing steadily as that energy just radiates down into the earth and spreads and spreads and spreads and spreads. And it feels like the earth recognizes and acknowledges that it's been shared. And it's almost like as this light comes out my feet into the earth, then it kind of pulses out. Pulses out in waves of light. So I'm going to breathe a few more times as it continues to do that. And I asked, what do you think people are going to think of me when they watch this video? Will they say how ridiculous? And she says, the people that will get it will get it. The people that know understand. There are many who are doing something similar. I'm asking them to do something similar. But not all of them are doing it on camera. It's like many of them are doing in solitary work, alone in the forest or alone in nature. Do you have any final messages for us today as we wrap up this exercise? Do not feel like you are limited. You have been gifted so much. And I know that you are doing this all for me. And I am forever grateful. But do not feel so down or so isolated. Remember what we are doing here. Remember why we are doing this. It's like our hearts have a similar goal, are similarly intertwined. We do this together. And it's like, don't forget all the other work we have done together, too. Like, we have done this other places together. We have done this countless times together. Like, you are on my team. We come and we do this. We let the light pulse. We add new patterns to the heartbeat. Yeah, new codes to the heartbeat of Earth. Do you have any guidance for the humans that may be watching as we move into this next week? Know that you'll be fine, that things will recalibrate. That things are stabilizing. But we still have work to do. Thank you. All right, go ahead and take a few more deep breaths. If you have your eyes closed and you're breathing with me, you're meditating with me, take a few more deep breaths. And begin to come back into your body. It's almost like feeling like allowing your body to reform on the earth plane, to come back into being. When you feel nice and good, when you feel stable, take a few deep breaths and open your eyes. All right. And after that one, I feel like I'm being told to go eat a salad for dinner. Like some heavy, something light, because it feels like heavy energy that's coming through, and I can still feel it, and it's a kind of even in my ears. Big time, baby. So that felt like an interesting message, an interesting vibe to what we typically get, but nonetheless still unique and interesting in a good way. Does that make sense? I wonder what your thoughts are. I wonder what your thoughts are as we continue to move through these earth changes, this energetic changes, and work for the greater good, for the bigger plan. Taking a minute to step out of our human selves, out of our own human sufferings, woes, and understand that we're all here for something bigger than that. There is a purpose and a plan to it all. And I hope that those that feel the call are stepping into their own and doing what they feel like they're meant to do. Because man, life just stays heavy and difficult if you don't. That's my 2 cents. So I hope to see you in a few days. Hopefully the energy and everything kind of mellows out, and we can kind of get back to our regularly scheduled program here. But for now, I hope you guys have a great week of June 8th and resting and recalibrating yourselves and taking good care of yourself. For now, I will talk to you later. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.